Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're doing very well today, and if you're new here, welcome to my channel. My name is Natalie Jade and I post videos over here at least 3 times a week. I have a vlogging channel and we post daily on TikTok too, so I hope you're doing very well today. Today's video is the very long awaited Revolution Game of Thrones collection reveal and review. So I actually bought these products when they were first released, but I've had a nightmare with my shipping trying to get hold of them. Revolution have been very helpful through the process and I officially have them now, so I'm so excited to do a review for you guys. So I hope you all enjoy this video. If you do, don't forget to smash that thumbs up button for me, leave me a lovely little comment in that comment section down below, and make sure to press that subscribe button. It helps out so much. But without further ado, let's get straight on with today's video. So as I said, I've had an absolute nightmare trying to get hold of this collection. So the collection was released about 4 weeks ago, I think now. I bought it on pre-sale, like pre-access, and I've only just got my hands on it yesterday. So I've been so excited to try this stuff out. I bought 4 things in total. First thing I bought was the Game of Thrones Mother of Dragons palette, which is the one we're going to be trying out today. I also bought the beauty blender because I thought this was really cute with the beauty blender, a little chair. Then I got the Winter is Coming Forever Flawless palette, which is this one. And I also bought the big one as well, which is the matte palette. So this is absolutely giant. But we're going to save those for other videos because I don't want to end up having like a 4-hour long video testing everything out. So we're going to break it down into separate videos. But like I said, we're going to be doing the red palette today, which is the Mother of Dragons palette. This is what it looks like when we open it up. It is so beautiful. It does remind me of another Forever Flawless palette, the Fire one. Does remind me of that, but kind of the colours are a little bit mixed up in different places, and there are some other shades unique to this one that you don't get in the other. So it just reminds me of it a little bit. But I want to get started. I'm really excited. All I've got on my face right now is primer. I'm now going to go and prime my eyes. I was going to do all my makeup first, but then I thought I'd end up looking messy with fallout and things like that. So I'm going to do my eyes first and do my makeup afterwards. So I'm really excited for this. I'm going to quickly prime my eyes and then I'll be back with you guys. I've now primed my eyes using the Beauty Bay eye base. I look a little bit crazy right now just because I've got my eye primer on and absolutely nothing else on my face. But just trust the process. So I've been looking into these shades and they're just all so beautiful. I'm kind of thinking going for like a smoky kind of red look maybe. So I'm going to start off with this shade Blood here, which is this dark red. It's really nice. I love these shimmers as well. Like, the look so stunning. Like, they're just so beautiful. I don't know how we're going to incorporate them into the look, but I'm really excited to try. So I'm going to start off with that red shade and I'm going to run this through my crease on both of my lids. So I'm running that through there, and I'm just going to start tickling over the edges to start to blend it. And then bringing it out and winging it a little bit. Okay, it's a really pretty colour. It's very pigmented. And it actually seems to be blending out quite well already. If any of you know me, you'll know how much I love Forever Flawless palettes. And do bear in mind, it looks a little insane right now, but we've got other colours to add. We've got to blend it out, so you just have to trust the process with me. So there, it's literally so pretty. I think Revolution are bringing out a Coraline collection next. I've been so excited for this one that I'm literally still not over this one. I've only just got my products. But now they're talking about a Coraline collection, which is quite exciting but also quite different. I feel like I've seen somewhere else do like a Coraline themed something recently, which is kind of cool. So I'm just tapping into the shade Essos or Essos there. As you can tell, I'm not the biggest Game of Thrones fan, but I know a lot of people that are, so I really wanted to try the palette, and it just looks so pretty as well. But fun fact, I've never actually watched anything Game of Thrones related. Oh, that's really pretty. Look at how well that's blending. Okay, I'm going to keep running through this. There. And I'm going to keep doing this and keep blending it out till I'm happy with it, and do the same thing on my other lid. Just get a sort of nice, soft, cloudy kind of feel. So I just sat and blended for a bit, and this is now how it's looking. It's a really, really pretty colour. So I'm going to go in now with the shade Rebellious, which is this really nice orange shade here in the centre. Really pretty. So I'm just tapping into that, and then I'm just running that through the inside of my lid there, through the inner crease, and then blending that up with that red. Oh, that's actually really nice. They blend gorgeously together. Do you know what? It was definitely worth the wait. Like, it took a while for us to be able to actually get this palette, but it was definitely worth the wait. I'm thinking of starting to maybe order things from Beauty Bay in future when Revolution bring new collections out. Try Superjugs and Beauty Bays, because honestly, it's just so hard to get it from the website. And that's nothing against Revolution. I love Revolution as a brand. Always have done. Most likely always will do. But I've just had so many problems with delivery with them recently. DHL said, the last time I spoke to DHL, they said they couldn't find my address, so they're going to try again tomorrow to post it. And that was like 3 weeks ago. And every time I try contacting them, I hear absolutely nothing back, which is really not helpful at all. So this is now what it's looking like. I am in love with these colours. They're literally so pretty. So I'm going to go in with that blood shade again, which is the first shade we used. I'm going to start to build up the red around this area and just keep going in with it and just building up that colour, making it a lot more bold and a lot stronger. It really is such a pretty shade, and it does blend out quite well. You've just got to do it in layers to help with the blending. That is really, really nice. I definitely think I'm going to do a cut crease on this look. That's so pretty. It's literally so soft as a colour. This is now how it's looking, and I want to turn this into a bit more of a smoky kind of look. So I'm going to go in with some of the more smoky tones here. Thinking of tapping in with this one first, which is called House Blackfire. It's a really nice maroony kind of red. And I'm just going to start to tap this into my outer corner and through my crease. So add a little bit more depth in. Oh, that's definitely a good colour to have picked. I think I'm then going to layer some black on top of that. But I'm just going to get this one in first. I like the fact that they do have a black in this palette, but then you've got like more grey colours and some more shimmery kind of colours, some more lighter ones, some nudes, as well as your bright and warm kind of tones as well. I did just stick my finger in that palette, so I'm just going to get rid of that. So this is now how it's looking. It's really starting to come together. I'm going to apply a tiniest bit of black right in my outer corner there. Same thing on this side. And I'm going to get a fluffy brush to start to blend that through. I feel like it'll just really, really bring the look together with this depth of colour. Okay, I really like that kind of smokiness, but I need to blend it out. So I'm just tapping into that Blood and House of Blackfire shade to tickle that around the edges there. To bring that up to help to just blend it and make it look a lot more smooth in that transition. And then bringing this one up. I'm just going to keep playing and keep blending with these. So this is now how my eyes are looking, and I'm using the P. Louise Cut Carver to start to carve out where we don't want the product to be on my eyes. So this is such good product for just removing any excess, and it's so good at kind of being accurate and helping to really map out where you want the cut crease to go. I also do apologise if you can hear anything outside. I've got the windows open to make it a little less stuffy in here, and cars keep going past and dogs keep barking, so that's probably what you can hear if you can't hear anything. So I'm just gliding this, following my crease up to about here and then bringing it down. I'm going to do the exact same thing on my other lid. Bringing it through, guiding it through my crease. And then we'll get to a point where we're happy, I start to bring it down. Then I'm going to get some cotton buds and remove the excess product that we've just removed there, and just make sure there's no oiliness or greasiness before I then put my cut crease down. This eye lock has not gone in the direction at all that I expected it to. I was thinking it'd be more sunsetty with a bit of yellow, orange, red, that kind of vibe. But it's gone for a lot more of a smoky kind of orange into burgundy kind of shades. And I actually really, really like it. I think the shades are just blended so beautifully together. I feel like a lot of the time, the best makeup looks you come up with are the ones that aren't planned. Or if you plan something and then something else completely different happens. I feel like sometimes those are the best kind of makeup looks that you can come up with. So this is how it's looking. Now we've removed that. But right now I'm going in with my eye base. So I'm using the KVD Beauty one. I was going to go Beauty Bay or P. Louise, and we ended up going for KVD. And I'm just tapping this into my brush. And I'm going to start to really lightly outline here where we've just removed that product. Just gently tapping it in, just in a little bit at a time, and just following around my crease. And bringing that down there, and then doing the exact same thing on my other lid, following round where I made that line. Tap into a little bit more product, and then follow that around. It does look so intense right now. It's just such a pigmented base. So this is what it's looking like I said, looks a little bit intense, but that's fine. I'm going to go with my lower lash line while that's just drying the excess off. So I'm going to go in with the shade Blood, which is that red that we use, and I'm going to use this across the centre of my lower lash line. I'll probably have to go over some of this again after I've done my concealer and such anyway. And then up there. And then I'm going to bring the blood shade down and then into that orange shade, which is called Rebellious. And I'm just meeting that up with it in a corner there. I feel like it really, really brings a look together, does doing your lower lash line, it really does. So this is how it's looking now, and now I'm thinking of going in with some shimmers. So what I'm going to do first is I'm going to grab that shade that we had before, the dark red, which is the House Blackfire shade, mix in with a little bit of the blood shade, and then I'm going to start to tap this over the edges here to get a nice blend between the cut crease and the shadow that we had already applied. So this is how it's looking, and I'm really getting into this eye look. It feels very warm. I really like the orange going into the red, which makes it like a smoky kind of like plummy purple in the outer corner, which I really like. But it's time to play with some shimmers. So the two that have drawn my eye the most are these two here. This one, which is Queen, and then we've got Dragonfire there, which is really nice. So those have really caught my eye. I'm kind of feeling this one here, which is the Dragonfire shade. I'm kind of feeling that down the centre of my lid. Okay, that's what I'm going to go with. I'm just going to clean my fingers off. They're just so pretty. It was really, really hard to choose between them. But I'm going to go with the Dragonfire shade. And I'm literally just going to start to apply that on my lid here. Ooh, that is really pretty. There is a bug, like a fly, that has been flying around this room for the last, say, 20 minutes, and it will not stop, and I have no idea where it is. I haven't seen it once. I can just hear it flying around, and it is driving me mad. That is how that's looking, and that is so beautiful. Don't know how well the camera's going to pick up on it, but it is so beautiful. So I'm trying to decide if I want to do anything else, like adding other colours in or anything like that. I'll just leave it as it is because it's so pretty as it is. Tempted to add some of that Queen shade into my inner corner and kind of use that as an inner corner shimmer, but these shades right now are just going so beautifully together. I don't really want to add too much and then ruin it. Okay, I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to use the Queen as an inner corner shimmer, and I'm going to blend this purple out a little bit more just to blend it in with this shimmery kind of glittery shade. So I'm going to go in with that first, which is that Queen shade. I'm going to be really gentle so it's not an overload. Oh wow. Okay, that's pretty, but I'm not sure about it as an inner corner shimmer. Might be a little bit too gold. Okay, I'm going to see anyway. I'm going to hop off camera just for 2 minutes, do the rest of my face, and then come back to show you guys the final result, give my overall opinion, and things like that. So this is now the final look. I hope you guys like it. I really do. Overall, I love the palette. Cannot wait to try the other ones out. Like I said before, if you know me, you'll know how much I love Forever Flawless palettes. They're so blendable, so pigmented. Love the variation of shades. I just love everything about it. I do definitely think it was worth the money, but I don't know that much about Game of Thrones to be able to relate it back to that and compare it as much. But overall, the packaging is beautiful. The shades inside it are absolutely stunning. I love that it's got a mirror. The only thing that it is missing is any imprints on any of the matte shades. Like usually in Forever Flawless palettes, they have imprints on a lot of the matte shades. They don't in this. That's the only thing that's really missing. But I've really enjoyed testing this out. I really enjoyed doing an overall review. My overall opinion, I love it. Definitely will be using it again. But that is it from me for today. I really hope you've enjoyed this video. If you have, don't forget to smash that thumbs up button for me. Leave me a lovely little comment what else you'd like to see from the collection down below. And hopefully I'll be seeing you all very soon. Bye!